Alright, let's work. Okay. What's up, everybody? I'm Jacob. I'm go to East Paulding High School in Dallas, Georgia, and I am gonna give you demonstrations for all-state auditions and district auditions for the symphonic band trumpets and really all brass instruments in general who are auditioning for this thing. How can you improve in the next 3 days? Well, several concepts you need to learn, especially if you're going for all-state and you feel like you're borderline second round ready. This will nail your all-state audition. So let me give you some examples. A lot of players, when they play their instrument, they tend to want to wah wah. What does that mean, wah wah? Okay, for starters, that means your air is not consistent. One, your armature is not doing enough effort, and this is doing too much effort. I learned this today with a trumpet instructor in West Georgia, Mr. Whitfield. He's a phenomenal guy. It just, the light bulb clicked today, and I was so happy. And I'm still happy. But anyway, so let me give you some examples on the trumpet, on the symphonic band etude, on what a typical audition will be like, even if it's practiced perfectly. Okay. I'll stop there. So what did I do that every musician does? Well, this is not necessarily band director's fault. Oh yeah, it is. But every single band director teaches this way because this is how it's easier for them to concept this. This is easy because they're, and especially in middle school, they always teach, okay, dynamics are like technicality is important. You sound good like if you're doing the right thing, like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. This is the next step, okay? So let's say you play every single note right. You have an idea of how the rhythm goes, and you pretty much know this etude, okay? Well, here's some tricks I bet you've never heard before, but it really means the same thing as your band directors may explain, but it may just click on you. Okay, imagine you're using forte air all the time, but this right here, the size of your, I think it's your aperture, like the hole in your mouth, I can't remember what it's called, it changes size for different volumes. So imagine you're opening a window with gust winds, okay? Gust winds constantly. You have it halfway open, it's going to bring decent amount of air or a decent amount of sound. If you have it cracked, it's not going to bring as much, but there's still the same amount of wind. If you have it all the way open, it's going to sound really, there's going to be a ton of air coming through because there's more space for the air to come through. Instead of changing the speed of your air, just keep it constant and change the size of your aperture. How do you change your note, like change like range? Use the side of your lips. I mean, it takes time because I suck at this. I have a bad habit of using my air to change the frequency of my notes. So let me show you a slim example, like 2 different examples. I want you to tell me which one's better. I'll play a little bit of the symphonic etude. Okay, now I'm going to play that same etude, but I'm going to, instead of changing my air, I'm going to change my aperture and the tightness of my corner lips. So I'm keeping the air the same. I'm keeping my throat open like I'm singing. My tongue is lower. It's not so high. And I lift it just a smidge to change the, along with tightening my corners and my aperture to change the notes from the range. Okay, you get the picture. So let me explain real quick before I finish this video. What does it mean? Like, is there a difference between tightening your embouchure or aperture, whatever this is? I have to look up what that means. I'll probably post in the comments. Or changing the shape. Absolutely, there is a difference. Now you can do this all day long. I mean, it sounds weird. Let me show you an example. That didn't sound very good. I'm learning this today, so bear with me. And then changing your air to change the notes. Let me show you a difference. That's where you get the wah wah. It takes a lot more effort to do that, and it kind of sounds the same if you think about it, but it sounds a lot easier, and that's what Allstate's going to be looking for in GMEA. So, yeah. Post in the comments if you like this video. Let me look at the camera. I can't find where the lens is. Oh, there it is. And let me know if you have any recommendations or you have any advice. And if you think I'm totally wrong and you're like, this is not even close, let me know, because I just learned this today and I find it so fascinating. And I'll probably post more videos and I'm about to run out of memory, so bear with me. But if you need any advice or have any specific questions about any brass ensemble, any brass etudes, I'd be more than happy to help. I am a senior in high school. So I know some things, but I'm not a genius. Like, oh, I'm the best. That's the last comment. You will never get better if you think you're the best. And that's one thing my band director has told me. If you're the best in your band, you're not going to get any better. You have to be around people who are better than you because you have to learn from them. You have to learn their styles and you have to work harder to catch up with them. So it makes you a better musician. If you're the best, you're helping others be getting better. You're not getting better. You may be getting better at leadership skills, which is great for band captain. But in terms of getting to college, it's not the same. So let me know how I did. Thanks a lot, guys.